The honourable member from Summerside-Wilmot.
Mr. Speaker, we've had successive governments say that we were climate leaders, when in reality we've been falling short on climate action, but that's not always easily understood. I recently saw a Twitter thread by Cam Fenton that explained this through hockey, and I thought, given how much the members in this House like to talk about hockey, and for Earth Day, I'd give it a go. So bear with me, Mr. Speaker. We've played pretty bad for the last two periods by not cutting emissions nearly enough in the last 2 decades. It's basically been a shutout for climate change, so we're heading into the third period trailing by 3 goals. Let's not kid ourselves. Climate change isn't the Leafs, so they're not likely to blow a 3-goal lead in the third. The world's best climate scientists are reffing this game, and they have been absolutely clear that this is the last period. If we do not catch up, we lose. The GM has just shuffled the coaching staff, and Coach Climate Action is now in charge. It's second intermission, and he is saying that he's got a plan to score a couple of goals and tie things up by 2030. I'm here for that, but 2 goals in PEI's context means removing a big chunk of emissions in transportation, or 1 big chunk in transportation and 1 in ag. Remember, we need 3 to tie and 4 to win, and we probably don't want a chance taking this into overtime. Our players are the tools we have to cut emissions and score a goal. I'm looking at the bench trying to figure out who the coach has in mind for a star player. We have carbon pricing, who has been in a slump all season, in large part because the coach of the last team put him on the 4th line, and because of the things that the rest of his team has said about him, half the fans hate him anyway. So the coach isn't really talking about using him to score a goal. Another player, EV Rebates, has potential, but he's really a third-line grinder, and the coach has been banking on a hat trick from him. Probably not the best strategy. Recently, the coach has been musing about winning it in overtime with a trick play that is small modular nuclear reactors, which is highly theoretical, unproven, and not... It is a risky, unproven strategy, and it won't matter anyway unless we tie it up first before the end of regulation. Those of us who are following the game are rooting for our team, and we want to know which players to watch. Coach Climate Action is telling us he's got this in the bag, so he must be planning to rely on a star player, but we honestly don't know who that is. For 2 decades, no coach even kept stats on any of the players, so it was really hard to know who had a good shot and who didn't. It's easier with a couple of star players, but really the key to winning the game, is depth. All 4 lines putting in 110%. We need a goal soon, so for Earth Day, let's show Islanders the playbook. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.